If your child is sick or your partner is not well, use and make worth your sacrament of marriage. By Priest Ghislaine Roy. Many marriages do not know how to use the grace of the sacrament of marriage, nor the power of love they have in their hands. For many marriages, it is like one who owns a treasure, but does not know how to access that treasure. I will tell you a real fact. One day, a father of the family saw that there was too much division in the family and between marriage. Seeing the disputes between the children and the difficulties he and his wife were going through, he decided to pray the following sentence: "In the name of Jesus, Satan, leave our house immediately. You have no right here. I command you by the grace of our sacrament of marriage to leave this house, and that all your influence in this family leaves with you and never return again." Once you say this prayer, peace returned to your family. We are not aware that we have authority in the name of Jesus, and by the grace of our sacrament of marriage, we could release our children just by saying these words: Jesus, you have made yourself present in our love. By the grace of our sacrament of marriage, release our children, heal our children, help your partner. We have treasure in our hands, but we do not know how to use it. The treasure is that Jesus is present with great power in your love, and you have all power and authority over the family and over your children. Last year I was in Lebanon. He was accompanying a woman who was possessed by a demon called Asmodeus. She was married to a Lebanese and was from San Salvador. Marriage met in Montreal, Canada. We went to Lebanon together to talk to exorcists there about the case of this marriage, and I said to her husbands, "Listen to me. The Lord has given you your wife by the grace of your sacrament of marriage. Use that power to liberate your wife." Shortly after, they went to a church in Lebanon, accompanied by 3 or 4 exorcists. The exorcisms started, and the husband wanted to intervene because of the authority that gave him the sacrament of marriage, but the main exorcist did not want to. Despite being prevented, the husband jumped towards his wife, took her with his hands in his arms, and said to her, "Asmodeus, Satan, get out of my wife. She belongs to me. She is not yours. I command you to get out of her immediately." And the devil left the body of his wife. The exorcists, who were very surprised, said they could not believe that the grace of the sacrament of marriage was so strong. Take advantage of this grace received. When you see that your children have problems, when you see that in the couple things do not work and there is no communication, that problems and divisions come regularly, say, "By the grace of our sacrament of marriage, I cut off all these bonds of division and order everything that is not of Jesus to come out of our partner from our sacrament of marriage, and that our children, who are bound by all kinds of problems, may be freed." The other day, I said to the parents at Mass, "When you get home, bless your children and believe that by your sacrament of marriage, the Lord will touch them." One of the mothers who was in Misso told me days later that when she got home, she found her 18-year-old oldest son at the door. I knew it wasn't going to be easy for him to bless him, but he did. I blessed him in the name of Jesus, and the boy began sobbing and crying, and therefore being set free. That's why I say to parents, use the sacrament of marriage. Jesus has committed and bound with you in the days of happiness and in the days of difficulty. If you have a sick child, pray, "Jesus, by the grace of our sacrament of marriage, release and heal him." Don't just do it once. Do it frequently until it receives its healing. It's the power of love and faith. Do it in faith, in that power of love that dwells in your marriage. That is, love is Jesus. If your wife is depressed or your husband is a cranky, this too, keep in mind that there are spirits of anger, cholera, just as there are spirits of impurity, impatience, etc. What power you have in marriage, if you only knew how Jesus has connected to you and given you power over the entire family. Remember that if 2 of you agree to ask of my Father, and he will give it to you. Lord, by the grace of the sacrament of marriage, release our son, heal him. You can do it from a distance, in the name of faith that dwells in you.